play. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Takes it at the 7.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Blunt bulldozes past him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. Blunt. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Blunt running right through him. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Henry escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 13-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Visitors 7, 49ers nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over first
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cunningham looking to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, this is 7, 49ers nothing.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. And here we go, Mike. Mike 59. Mike 59. Got you, boy. I got you, boy. 59, Mike. 59, Mike. Check, 59. Warriors 70.
Cunningham to throw. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On first down, it's Cunningham. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Devin Hester there to make the grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run it here with Blunt. Powers through him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They'll run on first down. Blunt, he won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. 6 yards left on second down. They'll try the left side. Blunt. And he stopped immediately there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On third down, Blunt. He loses 4, and it brings up 4. Looking to throw. Henry. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Now Cunningham. Flushed out right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Cunningham. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action, it's Cunningham. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Check three. Watch out.
Here's Cunningham. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before break. Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cunningham. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Cunningham. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, this one into the hands of Hester. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space between the defenders and the receiver, able to get it to him quickly and let him get upfield.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw. Henry. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
Showtime, baby.
A great play there. 81 yards. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
14, 49ers 13.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
59 Mike, check, 59. Not today, Mike. Not today. Mike, check. 50.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. That'll be caught by Hester. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
59 mark, 59 mark, check. All day, every day, any day. Mike, check, 59.
To throw on third down, Cunningham. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's a run now with Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. And they rattle off a big one. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
On first down, Blunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 79 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, Henry, flush to his right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the night. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They do tack on the extra point as well. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Hester to return from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Throwing on first down. Cunningham. To the left side and caught by Hester. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now the 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Cunningham. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
They'll run on first down. It's Craig, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. His kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.